For Nvidia investors, the trade battle with China proved difficult. Shares fell to a year-to-date low of less than $87 per share last April. Similar to its fellow Magnificent Seven members, Nvidia suffered from Chinese AI advancements as well as economic uncertainty surrounding the impact of tariffs. Due to adverse pressure from the overall market, Nvidia's stock continued to decline. However, some investors are still hopeful for a long-term recovery, which appeared to be the case later in the year. As macro data improved and some tariff concerns subsided, the stock rose back to all-time highs, and Nvidia became the first business with a $5 trillion market cap. The stock of Nvidia has retreated somewhat from its peak. Nonetheless, analyst and investor sentiment regarding Nvidia stock is not wholly optimistic. This study examines 3 possible outcomes for Nvidia's stock in 2030. However, the pessimistic view that dominated Wall Street at the beginning of last year is still present. The AI boom might go on, but it's still speculative, and there were good reasons why Nvidia's stock fell last spring. Nvidia might still be at a turning point given its difficulties. Although we can make educated guesses based on the available data, we are unsure about the stock's future direction. Here, that is what we are doing. Nvidia's performance is driven by 3 main factors through 2030. Will Nvidia remain at the forefront of AI? 1. Dominance of AI infrastructure. Nvidia commands approximately 90% of the market for AI accelerators because to the CUDA-X software ecosystem and the Blackwell Ultra design for the H100 and H200 GPUs. Customers of Nvidia find it difficult to move to a different supplier. Because of this, the business has been able to dominate its sector and attract repeat business year after year. It is therefore in a good position to profit from the $400 billion AI chip market that is anticipated to rise by 2030. 2. Data center expansion. In the most recent quarter, its data center sales surpassed $51.2 billion, up from $4.3 billion in the first quarter of 2023. As AI workloads increase dramatically, maintaining leadership in this field will need constant innovation in GPU architecture and energy efficiency. Nvidia has succeeded in doing so thus far. 3. Margin preservation. One of the main criticisms leveled against Nvidia is that it would not be able to maintain its enormous margins when rivals catch up and draw in more clients. This hasn't happened yet, and Nvidia has done a good job of holding on to its market share. As a result, the company's 73% gross margins are among the highest in the business. Will it soar to new heights or plummet even lower? According to Wall Street, Nvidia's stock price is expected to reach $491 per share in 2030 under a bull market, $265 in a base case, and $38 under a bear market. Compared to current levels, these would indicate increases of 162.5% and 41.7%, and decreases of 79.7%, respectively. A particular scenario study of Nvidia's business segments is the source of each of these estimations. Nvidia's share price is on the rise. Our bull thesis is predicated on the following assumptions. AI growth. Nvidia presently controls over 90% of the market for AI accelerators. According to analysts, the adoption of Blackwell GPUs and CUDA's software moat could sustain this dominance. This might enable data center revenue to increase from $115.2 billion in FY 2025 to $351 billion by 2030 at a 25% CAGR. Because there is little competition for high-end AI training chips, gross margins may continue to be above 70%. Car and robotics. If Level 4 autonomy even reaches 15% to 20% adoption, car income can grow at a 50% CAGR to $25 billion by 2030. Software. Nvidia's moat already heavily relies on CUDA, but if the AI story is successful in the long term, this might get even better. If developers start relying on it again, Nvidia might switch to a SaaS model. If all of that revenue comes in and margins hold, $491 per share is feasible, with a net income of about $240 billion. The stock will still require investors to pay a 50x TTM earnings multiple. $12 trillion would be the market capitalization. Considering how much ground Nvidia would need to cover, the chances of this occurring are rather slim. The Nvidia share price base case. Our base scenario is predicated on the following assumptions. AI growth. Data center revenue can reach $230+ billion by 2030 at a 15% CAGR. Nvidia may do that if it maintains a 60% to 65% market share here, particularly if rivals continue to lag behind. Success of the AI narrative. In order for Nvidia to achieve our base case price of $241, the AI narrative would still need to be successful. Investors would swiftly reduce the growth premium to a discount if there was no growth. In the simplest scenario, Nvidia would be worth $8.9 trillion. For a more thorough examination of our base case, we highly recommend reading this share price forecast. The semiconductor foundry offered the most convincing proof to yet that there is still a strong need for AI. The introduction of ChatGPT in late 2022 sparked an AI boom that is still going strong today. Developments in generative AI have sparked a massive uptake in both business and consumer use cases. These sophisticated algorithms can develop and debug computer code, target advertising, create creative content, and automate tedious chores, among other things. Among the first businesses to see the enormous potential of AI were Nvidia and Broadcom, which concentrated their efforts to satisfy the rising demand. As of this video, their stocks had increased by 1,000% and 530% respectively, proving that their choice was wise. Join our investor community. Hit subscribe and like to get your daily Nvidia stock insights and tutorials delivered. In the first few weeks of 2026, worries about AI investment continue to dominate Wall Street discourse. Bulls contend that we are still in the early phases of a significant transition that will see businesses spend billions more on the technology over the ensuing years. Conversely, bears argue that the investor-driven AI boom is overblown and that we are living in a bubble that will eventually burst, much like a dot-com. It appears that businesses will keep investing in AI until at least 2027. Global AI investment is expected to reach a startling $3.33 trillion in 2027, up from $2.53 trillion in 2026, according to business and technology insights firm Gartner. Companies are anticipated to spend $1.36 trillion in 2026 and another $1.75 trillion in 2027 to establish the foundation of their AI futures, with the majority of spending going toward AI infrastructure. At the company's GTC event in Washington, D.C., in October, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang declared that the company is on track to sell $500 billion worth of GPUs by the end of 2026. At the company's Financial Analyst Day in November, Lisa Su, the CEO of Advanced Micro Devices, stated that she believes the data center sector alone will reach a valuation of $1 trillion by 2030. John David Lovelock, a respected analyst and vice president at Gartner, stated in an interview that there is no issue with the expenditure. Lovelock claims that producers of AI chips have sold out of their supply for the upcoming 18 to 24 months. In the same situation are server makers. According to the analyst, Gartner bases its forecasts for this year and the following year on past spending, as well as what was spent last year. Love letters like, "Please sell me your equipment," are still being written. Gartner added, "We don't see a slowdown happening in the data center space. The hardware isn't the only factor. Businesses will also keep investing heavily in the development of AI models, data science, and software," according to Lovelock. However, the AI market may be approaching what Gartner refers to as the trough of disillusionment, which is the stage in a hype cycle where reality comes in and the excitement of a new technology starts to wane. Some businesses might reduce their expenditures if it doesn't live up to expectations. In general, others could be more cautious about their spending. Virtual reality and the metaverse, two once-hot technology concepts, have demonstrated this in recent years. According to Lovelock, the trough does have an impact on the market's sellers. He clarified that receiving fresh funding from angel investors in rounds A and B becomes slightly more challenging. Chief investment officers are more interested in suites and platforms than in individual solutions. Whenever the technology reaches a low point, thus mergers and acquisitions will be the market's response. But in recent months, investors have grown more wary, fearing that the AI boom is ready to burst due to slower relative growth and circular acquisitions. But TSMC, the biggest contract chip maker in the world, recently revealed some amazing news that might allay some of those worries. Although there were great expectations before TSMC's fourth quarter financial report, the findings indicate that there is still a significant market for chips with AI capabilities. $33.7 billion in revenue increased 2% sequentially and 26% year-over-year. This resulted in a 35% increase in earnings per American Depositary Receipt, ADR, of $3.14. The company's cutting-edge process methods contributed to the better performance. 35% of revenue came from 5nm wafers, while 28% came from 3nm NME wafers, the most sophisticated circuits available. According to TSMC, 55% of total sales came from high-performance computing, HPC. The company's skyrocketing profits as TSMC uses its experience to meet uncontrollably high demand were more telling. The company's operating margin increased from 49% to 54%. Its net profit margin jumped from 43.1% to 48%, and its gross profit margin increased from 59% to 62.3%. TSMC anticipates that the growth boom driven by AI will continue. According to management's expectation, first quarter revenue should be between $34.6 billion and $35.8 billion, up from $25.53 billion in the same quarter last year. This would indicate a 38% gain at the midpoint of its guide. The revelation that TSMC intends to dramatically raise its capital expenditures, CapEx, in order to meet the soaring demand was arguably the most intriguing. The business intends to spend between $52 billion and $56 billion, which is a substantial rise over the $41 billion it spent in 2025 and well above of Wall Street's $41 billion projection. This increase in capital expenditures indicates management's belief that the robust demand for AI chips will persist, as it will increase current manufacturing capacity. According to media sources, TSMC has been asked to increase output in recent months by a number of high-profile clients, such as Nvidia and Broadcom, because their supply is still limited in capacity. It is anticipated that the well-documented scarcity of processors with AI capabilities would continue long into the upcoming year. The supply of AI-capable chips will rise as a result of TSMC's decision to dramatically boost capital expenditures and the ensuing increase in production capacity. Although the strong performance and increasing manufacturing capacity investments are undoubtedly positive news for TSMC investors, they also have wider ramifications for the development of artificial intelligence. It's also excellent news for Broadcom and Nvidia. Above all, this is unmistakable proof that the AI boom is still going strong. The semiconductor sector is closely monitored by TSMC. Its readiness to raise capital expenditures by 37% indicates that management is optimistic about the sustained need for AI. Furthermore, indications from a number of large IT businesses indicate that the demand for AI processors is significantly exceeding the supply. As an illustration of the limited supply of Nvidia's graphics processing units, GPUs, and Broadcom's application-specific integrated circuits, ASICs, both of which are in high demand due to AI, we now anticipate capacity constraints through at least the end of our fiscal year, with demand surpassing current infrastructure build-out, leading to lost revenue potential for Azure in fiscal Q1 2026, according to Microsoft CFO Amy Hood, despite increased capital expenditures. Shareholders of Nvidia and Broadcom should be thrilled that TSMC intends to expand its production capacity. A larger supply of AI chips due to increased production capacity would probably result in higher revenue and profit growth. Lastly, both Broadcom and Nvidia are reasonably priced, trading for less than 25 times the anticipated sales for the upcoming year. Chip manufacturer Nvidia and pharmaceutical giant Eli Lilly have announced a corporate collaboration that many investors were unaware of. They will work together to establish and run a joint research lab. In January, this idea was presented at the annual J.P. Morgan Healthcare Conference. Although the two titans in their own fields aren't usually thought of as business partners, this lab has a lot of potential for their individual research endeavors. This is the reason. For astute observers of Eli Lilly and Nvidia, the move may not have come as a surprise. After all, the pharmaceutical business declared in October of last year that it had enlisted the chip manufacturer to assist it in developing a supercomputer to aid in the initial phases of drug research. In light of this, deciding to construct the lab jointly was not a significant advancement. To develop, staff, and equip the facility, the firms will spend up to $1 billion over the course of 5 years on building, people, and computing expenses. Its brains will be powered by the newest artificial intelligence, AI, processors from Nvidia, the Vera Rubin chips. According to the two firms, experts from both will work together to create fresh data, which will aid in the training of AI models that can improve the drug discovery process. Currently, this is a popular practice in the pharmaceutical and biotech industries. Even for businesses with significant resources, drug discovery has historically been a drawn-out, excruciatingly slow, and costly process. AI has the potential to significantly speed up that task. Naturally, it's also less expensive. Combining our amount of data and scientific knowledge with Nvidia's computational power and model-building expertise could reinvent drug discovery as we know it, Eli Lilly's CEO David Ricks stated in a press release. We're setting the stage for innovations that neither firm could do on its own by assembling top people in a startup setting, he continued. A partnership that benefits both parties. This isn't hot air or business bluster for once. Combining the vast resources of Nvidia and Eli Lilly has enormous potential to improve drug discovery and alter the process in a way that will last a lifetime. Eli Lilly clearly benefits from this, but Nvidia also wins as it develops knowledge and recognition in the industry. Additionally, it will help link its brand to advancements in AI healthcare, which will strengthen its position as the preferred hardware manufacturer for a sector that is already adopting AI. I think the project still has a lot of promise to progress AI-enhanced discovery, even if it is delayed or finished on a smaller scale. As a result, not only will it help Nvidia and Eli Lilly's businesses, but it will also improve global health in general. Regardless of whether they own stock in one or both firms, anyone with an interest in healthcare or technology should keep a watch on this endeavor. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your input helps create a more knowledgeable community where we can all learn and grow together in the world of investing. Stay up to date with the latest market trends, insights, and key updates by subscribing to Investing Tutorial. We're here to help you make smarter investment decisions and stay ahead of the curve.